if you don't start living your life with intention, you're going to be spending the next 5, 10, or even 20 years of your life on autopilot, waking up to a life that doesn't feel like yours, that doesn't seem like yours, that doesn't feel, you don't feel it, you just don't feel it, you don't get it. So the things I'll be sharing with you aren't just nice concepts, and they are practical tips that you need to start doing right now. I mean, right now, if you really want to take charge, take control of your life, and start living, stop existing. First off, let's start with self awareness. Self awareness is about knowing who you are, knowing what makes you tick. Now, if you don't know who you are, how the hell are you supposed to know what you really want? I mean, what you want. My point exactly. A lot of people are walking around in a fog, pretending they've got it all figured out, following trends, chasing goals as everyone else, chasing what everyone else is chasing, and living in a constant state of confusion. Now, what real self awareness is knowing who you are, knowing that everyone else can be engaged in all sorts doesn't mean you can't, but you won't because you are the standard. You have to do things that aligns with you, things that works for you, things that are made for you, things that are you, and not necessarily what others are doing or what people think you should do or how you should behave. No one makes you you. You need to stop ignoring the red flags. You need to stop pretending like you don't know when something is off. You need to take a hard look. I mean, a hard, deep look at your reactions, your habits, and your choices. If you don't get real with yourself, you will keep living a life that's not really yours. I need you to take a week to identify your emotional responses. Yes, I mean, identify how you respond emotionally. What gets you triggered? Why are you triggered? What makes you unhappy? Now, identify these things and face them head on. You need to work on yourself. This is about being honest with yourself so you can change these things so they don't get to you, so they don't affect you. It's called self-awareness for a reason. Your self-awareness is your superpower. Don't waste it. If you're just waking up and expecting something good to happen, girl, you are doing it wrong. No one is coming to save you. Have that at the back of your mind. You need to get up, create a vision for your life, and put in some real muscle into making that work, into making that happen. Purpose isn't some vague dream. It's about what you are meant to contribute to the world. I mean, why should anyone care about you or your life? What are you here for? Why are you here? If you don't have a vision for your life, if you don't have a clear vision for your life, you keep running in circles. You end up taking any opportunity that comes your way, even if it doesn't align with your goals. You need to stop wasting your time on things that don't move the needle in the direction you want. Purpose gives you laser focus. Now, I need you to spend an hour or two today. Yes, I mean today. No distractions whatsoever. Write down exactly how you want your life to look like. I don't mean the I want to be rich kind of goals or vision. No. I mean clear vision. Clear one, distinctive, intentional ones. Now, once you've created that, set clear goals to help you get closer to them. Small steps, clear steps, clear goals that will help you get closer to it. Let me tell you something here. If you don't set boundaries, I mean, if you don't set clear boundaries, people will drain you dry. People walk all over you. You're constantly saying yes to things you don't want to say yes to. You're constantly saying yes to things you don't want to do, and then you wonder why you feel so empty. It's because you're giving pieces of yourself to people who don't value them. You have to learn to say no without the guilt. You need to learn to say no without the guilt. Say no and mean it. No is a full statement. Say no and remove every form of guilt. If someone keeps disrespecting your peace, your time, your space, your energy, you need to shut that down immediately. I mean, being nice doesn't make you stronger or makes you the bigger person. It makes you a doormat. People respect boundaries, and if you don't have them, if you don't set them, they'll run all over you. All right, let's talk mindfulness. Now, being intentional isn't about being busy, it's about being present. We live in a world where that expect us, that wants us to be everywhere at once. I mean, work, life, social media, endless tasks, family, and the likes. Now, if you're not living in the moment, you're wasting time, plain and simple. When you're mindful, you show up for your life. You actually show up for your life. You need to stop multitasking and start to truly experience everything you're doing. Whether it's a conversation with a friend, whether it's a work meeting, whether it's your morning routine, your time alone, whatever, you need to be there. You need to be present. I mean, be present. Today, I need you to do one thing at a time and focus on it 100%. Stop checking your phone every 2 minutes. Whatever it is you're doing, focus on it. Be there. Just be present. Be engaged. You realize how much more you can get done and how much more you can feel. Look, we've all been there. Someone says something that rubs you the wrong way and you just explode. But guess what? That's not emotional intelligence. That's emotional chaos. An intentional woman knows how to control her emotions. She understands how to control her emotions. She has identified how to control her emotions. Now, she doesn't let frustration, anger, or even stress dictate her actions. Instead, she understands her emotions and uses them to fuel her decisions, not control them. It's about taking a step back when you feel triggered and asking yourself, why am I reacting this way? Why does this bother me? What does this situation really mean? Now, what I want you to do for me today is when you feel triggered, don't react. Listen up, hold on. Hear me out. Don't react, just breathe. Honestly, I catch myself doing this a lot. When I get triggered or I get angered or I get vexed, I just breathe. Just take a deep breath. Now, you don't want them to see that they got to you. So instead of lashing out, use your emotion to fuel a better response. Now, this gives you control over your reactions and also help you build your emotional strength. Now, the next one is self-discipline. Yes, I know this one is tough. And if you want to be intentional, you need to get your act together. You need to be self-disciplined. Self-discipline is about doing what you need to do even when you don't feel like it. It's about waking up early in the morning when you still feel the need to sleep in. You know that moment early in the morning you just want to cuddle up to your pillow and just go back under the duvet. You have to get your ass up. Get up. Self-discipline, you have to find the strength to not snooze your alarm button. Say no to distractions. Do the work that needs to be done even when you're tired. Success doesn't come from half-assed efforts, trust me. It comes from you showing up consistently even when you don't feel like it, when you feel like you don't have to, when you don't want to. And guess what? If you can't control your habits, you won't get anywhere. You want to keep forging ahead, yeah? You want to keep going forward, you want to keep moving forward. Then you need to learn to appreciate where you are now. It's easy to look at what you don't have. It's easy to look at where you want to be and you're not there yet. It's easy to look at all of those things and get distracted and become ungrateful. But an intentional woman knows that the key to unlocking more is gratitude. You've got to stop focusing on what's wrong and start looking at what's right. Now, it's simple psychology. The more you focus on gratitude, when you focus on gratitude, you attract more of it. When you appreciate life as it is, the more you appreciate life as it is, the more life gives you to appreciate. Before bed, I want you to write down 3 things you're grateful for. It doesn't have to be anything big. Just find something you're genuinely grateful for. Even when life sucks, gratitude will shift your perspective. It will shift your energy and help you attract better things. Yeah. Now, these are the 7 most pillars of an intentional woman. So, if you're still here, it's because you're ready to take control, to take charge of your life, and I'm here for it. No more excuses, no more wasting time. Start with one pillar today and take action. Your future self will thank you for it.